story of Henry Box Brown. This is a story of the length of one particular man and what he risked and endured to escape the evils of slavery. Henry Box Brown was such a man who could not take it anymore. He was born a slave in 1815 on a plantation called Hermitage in Louisa County, Virginia. At the age of 15, Brown was sent to work in a tobacco factory in Richmond, Virginia. Later on in life, he met and married a slave named Nancy. But their marriage was not recognized as being legal. During their union together, they had 3 children, all born in slavery. Renting a house where he and his family lived, Brown had been paying his wife master not to separate and sell his wife and children. But his wife master betrayed Henry and sold his wife and children to a different slave owner. Now this was one of the worst horrors of slavery, to be sold and separated from your wife and your family and children forever. I guess this was the last straw for this man. With the help of a free black man and a sympathetic white shoemaker, Brown came up with a plan to have himself shipped in a box to a free state. He used the Adams Express Company, which was known for its confidentiality and efficiency. Brown paid $86 out of his savings of $166 to set this plan in motion. This plan could not happen if certain people who were against slavery and they came together to put this plan in motion. The box was to be mailed to a Quaker merchant who was active with the Pennsylvania anti-slavery movement. To get out of work that day, this is how the plan was put in place. Brown had burned his hand with sulfuric acid down to the bone. And the box that he was to be placed in was 3 feet long, 2 feet 8 inches deep by 2 feet wide. In the box, Brown had only a small portion of water and a few biscuits, and only had a single hole that was drilled in for him to breathe through. The trip, which began on March 29, 1849, was carried by wagon, railroad, steamboat, wagon again, railroad, ferry, another railroad, and finally delivery wagon. The whole trip took 27 hours. Despite the handle with care on the box and this side up printed on the box, many times it was placed upside down and handled very roughly. But Brown stayed still and avoided detection. The box arrived on March 30th, 1849, and received by an abolitionist who helped Brown. So this is a story of a man who mailed himself to freedom and seceded. This was truly a miracle of what we as a people would do to escape the evils of slavery. Thank you. I hope you appreciated this small story about our people. Little known things that a lot of people don't know about. Anyway, until next time, thank you and have a blessed day. Goodbye now.